Yeah, cool.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. My name is Ncumisa Ndlakuse. I used to think that I only have a stage fright when I can see people or looking at people, but it looks like I even have it in private. I thought this would have been easier, but I'm just gonna do what I have to do for now. But first, just a small prayer. Thank you to everyone who is in this morning session. Um, we thank God for this time. Thank you, God, that we have woken up. Thank you for the time that we were sleeping. Thank you for everything that you do for us, things that we see and things we do not see. We do not take for granted every blessing that we do have. We do not take for granted everything that we have for our hope, our dreams, and everything that we can do for anyone else. And we thank you always. Amen. Um, I did not specifically plan much except for just sharing a little bit about myself and my involvement with Forever Living. I come from the Eastern Cape and I relocated to Johannesburg in 2021 with my kids at the end of the year. I'm a realtor by profession. I've been in real estate now for the past, I think, 15 years this year. I started in 2009 and still at it. And my Forever Living journey began in June of this year. I met Veronica Kundia through Instagram. I was curious, and also I had gotten to a space in my life that I never ever thought personally I would ever go through. Um, so what I would like to share this morning, without even spending much more time, is that in my life, I have lived personally on faith. I lost my parents when I was very young, and the people that were supposed to have taken care of me were just different to how I was brought up. So my life was like a constant fight. Someone would say something negative, and I would respond inwardly with something positive because of the way I was brought up in the rural. I could never speak back to adults. I could never express myself or say what I wanted to say or what I felt. But I would, inwardly always say, if someone say you are up to nothing, I would say I'm powerful beyond measure and I will make it in life. And, I would keep fighting. So one thing I would like to share this morning is that whoever, we are, wherever we are, our workplaces, whether we are self-employed or, amongst friends, amongst families, in anything that we go through, faith in ourselves and self-belief and fighting the good fight, that whatever happens, the belief that God is with us and always is with us will take us far in life, because through that faith and that self-belief, even in the most difficult times has taken me through life. I've traveled, I've lived very well. Um, I have experienced life, of people in very higher places. So, and also resilience and, perseverance. For me, these four, I think faith, self-belief, resilience, and perseverance has helped me so much. And also, I think because I'm a mother, and as mothers, something that I would like to say is that if we continue to show our children how much we love them beyond measure, even when, you know, we shout at them or we reprimand them, and even though there are sometimes, situations where we feel like we are fighting, like in never ending fights with them, I think it's important that, excuse me, We always show them how much we love them, and not just show them, also tell them, and also have conversations with them. There's a specific friend who always says that I give my teenage daughter too much time of day when she's being whatever, which is probably not acceptable at times. But I give her that time of day because it's only then that way I believe she will always remember who she is and from where she comes from. When you go through the challenge and you don't see her as the problem, but you see the challenge as the challenge, and you deal with it accordingly, step by step, and you explain to them the pros and cons of that specific challenge, that can help them also, even in your absence. And many times we believe that they're not listening and they're not hearing. But, because life is a teacher, whatever we say with calmness and with love, does help a lot. And my reason for sharing the specific one is that I was brought up with so much love by my great grandmother who raised me and my mother. It was only positive in the little time I got to be with them. I've been able to navigate my life and through life because of the upbringing from the two, of love, that there's always a way in life, and never beg, for attention or for love or for anything. So even in my, dating life, even in my relationship life, it's kept me, content, because I know what real love is. I know what real appreciation is. I know what, real security is. So it does save one from a lot of pain in life. Pray, pray, and, be able to identify triggers in life, the self-limiting, self-limiting beliefs and self-doubt. I feel like it's important to deal with these immediately, because and also heal daily, and if someone does something you do not appreciate, as difficult as it may be, it's important that we address these issues immediately, because when we don't do that, there will come a time, like I mentioned in the beginning of my talk, I have gone through a time that I never ever thought in my personal life that I would ever go through. And it's the worst excruciating time, that anyone can go through. And I do not wish this time and season on anyone. Never. Even if someone were to call themselves my enemy, which I would like to believe I don't have enemies, but this is life and all these things happen. I don't wish this on anyone. When you go through overwhelm and fatigue and self-pity, and you go through this long negative path where you feel like everything is against you, everyone is against you, because, I have opened these doors. When you are self-employed, you come from, being employed and understanding that this is what you have to do, and you diligently do what you need to do, and you get your salary. And then you get self-employed and you think that you need to change who you are. You move from the very, diligent and disciplined person. You start going out of your way to please people, because you feel like, to get the support you need in business, you need to go out of your way, and you do beyond, what is expected. And it catches up on you, because not everyone you help and not everyone you do good for sees it that way, especially when you do not vocalize it, which obviously when you bless someone, you do not vocalize it. You kind of, when you're naive like me, you think that they will see it. And people don't. So the moral would be that, we just do what we need to do, have faith, believe, pray, and ask God for guidance in everything that we do, so that we don't encounter, these seasons. And, they hit you when you least expect, like when you least expect, and your entire life is like, it feels like it's over, because where I was to where I am now, it felt like my life was over I got so overwhelmed that I was like folding my arms and I was watching my life go. So it was almost like I just released the handbrake and I was watching my car go down. And I was at peace when I saw that happen, you know. That's how it felt. And it was a struggle to get back to where I'm at now and I'm healing. So being part of Forever is, for me, a time of getting, my life back, believing in something, working to make something work and restoring my confidence, my self-belief. But also with Forever, for me, I love it because I'm using the products and the products are amazing. It's so easy to work with Forever. It's like it's a no-brainer, and I would like to encourage anyone to use the products and to share the products and to to confidently daily, even on social media, anyone that has social media, to share their day-to-day routine using Forever products, because I believe that a lot of people need these products. And also something that I may have forgotten is that when I started, I was going through a challenge, of what you call this thing, anxiety, the biggest, challenging anxiety. And at that time, someone had recommended, I think it's ashwamga something, and I was looking for this thing everywhere. I had gone to about 3 clicks that I could find in Johannesburg. Even the day I was with Veronica, when I got my pack, I was still looking, even it was nighttime while we're meeting, other business partners of Forever. And I went to this clicks. I think it was before they closed at 7. They did not have it. But that same day, I had gotten that Arctic, my pack had Arctic, the Arctic product, those supplements. I took those that night, and I never had to use, and I still went and bought this ashram something the following day. I would like to say that I have not had to use it. When I started using that Arctic supplement, my life just became so much more better. I've been more at peace and, and more relaxed. I have not had to use, the tablets from Discam, and also using my aloe vera gel, like juice daily. It's been amazing. I've been feeling good, feeling light, feeling relaxed. Um, yeah, and the soap, the aloe vera gel, with anything that I'm feeling or going through in the house, I use the products. Even on, my baby uses this, the supplement in the morning, the vitamins. And when she fell and got hurt this one time, it was so funny. I used the other cream also, I just forgot the name now, but for wrapping her. And she was like, I was like, oh, well, mommy's going to be a doctor today and you're going to heal. And she did heal. And she was so happy. And she was like, I'm fine now. So I'm happy to be a part of Forever, and I plan to make it work. And I pray that, God gives me the sustenance to just keep going and to make this business a success for me. And I pray that everyone else, makes it a success while they enjoy the products as well. I did not plan this properly in terms of slides, but if you have any questions, please do ask me. Hi, Heather.
Thank you so much, my leader, for sharing with us your journey, how you started your Forever business. Maybe you can share with us some of the challenges that you faced since you started the business. How are you doing your retail sales? Just in brief, you can share with us that. I think, there are some FBOs here who've also just started and would just love to learn from you to say, how are you, going out there and making sales? What are some of the challenges that you are facing in your first 2 months of business?
Okay, so in my first 2 months of business, I have spoken to a number of people that are promising, to come on the business as well. So I've got people that said they will, get their packages in 2 months' time. So it's been challenging because, people complain about the amount, the startup amount. Others come up with like situations like, oh, if it was this amount, oh, if it was this amount, oh, if it was this amount. So I told myself personally that I'm going to continue using the products myself, and I'm going to, keep sharing and then find my winning product. Because if I can use a product, based on what I am going through myself, or based on what I've been through, like the one that has helped with my anxiety, and also the one for the weight, because for me it's like it's relatable because I need to lose weight. So I guess to any new FBO, I would say maybe find the product that is more relatable to you and what you are going through. That's going to motivate you to be able to do talks and to do reels, and to do small videos, because then I would then say from there on, persistence and also, consistency, daily, sharing, and, inviting people to, when you, I guess also something I was advised is that when you are ready, one can share their story, because people, relate more to stories, like real life stories, and also sharing the successes of other people in the business that have been somewhere, um, so I've got people on the lineup that would like to join the business, and I do have people lined up as well to buy the products. So I personally now need to put in more work as well, to do follow-ups and to plan my time. So personally, because of the place I'm recovering from, I've had to also do more work. Like this, I'm done with my internal work, like in terms of working on myself. I feel like I'm healing. And obviously, it's not going to be done in one day. But also cleaning up my home, I opened up my wardrobes, getting rid of things I'm not using, giving away, and putting others in my online, sustainable store, and also just trying to minimalize my life and make it simple and easy so I can focus, and also cleaning the house and getting rid of things I don't need, to make it clean and lighter, and to make it an environment where I can think and where I can be motivated. So personally, I feel like it's like a combination of, cleanliness, and so that you can be able to have the energy, just managing your time and managing your home. I hope that answers it.
Thank you so much, my leader. Thank you for sharing with us. I always say in the 5 a.m. session that you are